I sent over 500 emails and messages trying to break into VC. The first ones were honestly embarrassing looking back. All about me, my background, and what I have built, why my story was interesting. Basically a resume with a friendly subject line. Silence. Every time. But I kept going. This is just who I am. And eventually someone replied. After 8 follow-ups. 8. I still remember that feeling when the email came in. Finally, this is it. We had conversations. Good ones actually. They were engaged. I thought I was close. But it never converted into anything real. And that happened more than once. Getting into rooms, having conversations, but nothing actually happening. This is when I had to be honest about myself that what was wrong. The persistence was working. I was getting into the conversations, but I was still showing up with the wrong energy. Every interaction was about what I needed, what I was looking for, and the people could feel that even when they were polite about it. So I completely changed how I was spending my time. I stopped focusing on the application and started genuinely getting into the ecosystem. I started researching funds deeply, not to get a job, just because I was genuinely curious. I started talking to founders of portfolio companies just to understand how they thought about their investors, what made a fund actually valuable to them beyond a check. And there were a couple of funds. By the time I reached out for a role, I had already spoken to founders in their portfolio. I already knew people at the fund. I had already been in their world for months before there was even a job opening. Not because I had a strategy, because I was genuinely curious about this space and I could not stop learning about it. And that is the thing that changed everything. When I walked into those conversations, I was not pitching myself anymore. I was just talking about a world I had spent months genuinely living inside, and they could feel the difference immediately. The passion was real, and real passion is impossible to fake. Persistence got me to the door, but genuine curiosity about their world is what opened it. Next, I'm going to talk about a 24-year-old who dropped out of Stanford during COVID and built a $5 billion company in India.